everyone and welcome to the Excel challenge. If you would like to learn how to create a spreadsheet that automatically sorts data as you're entering it, please stay tuned. Okay, so to start I pre-prepared a couple of tables. The table on the left hand side is a table where I'm going to be entering my data and I'm going to be using my formulas. The table on the right hand side is where the data is going to be sorted alphabetically, automatically, as I enter the data on the left hand side. I'm going to use names of countries as example, and I'm going to enter a few. I'm going to start with France and Canada. So I have a few countries here, and the first thing I'm going to do is rank them. Which one should be first? For that I'm going to use a formula, count if. I want to count in this range, and I'm going to use F4 to lock the range, comma. I want to count how many values are less than France automatically. For that I'm going to use quotation marks, less than, quotation marks, and I'm going to use the cell where France is, close parenthesis, enter. There is one value that is before France, and that would be Canada. What happens if I copy this formula down? I can see the rank of values. Canada would be number 0 because there's no other country alphabetically before Canada. The next one is France, the next one is Germany, and so on. Now what happens if I have a repeat, let's say Germany? A little bit of a problem here, since now I have Germany twice. I have Canada with a 0, I have France with a 1, I have Germany twice with a 2, and I don't have a number 3. So I don't really have a list of ranks. In order to resolve this, what I'm going to do is use the COUNTIF formula again. So over here I'm going to say COUNTIF. In the range, I'm going to create a growing range by locking the top of the range, comma, and selecting France, close parenthesis, enter. If I copy this formula down, I can see France is only repeated in this growing range once. You're gonna see the range is growing here. So France is only copied once, Spain is only counted once, USA is counted once, and so on. Germany, up to this point, is there only once. Germany down to this point is counted twice. If I sum the rank column with the repeats column, now I have a true rank that I can use. Canada is alphabetically number 1, France is number 2, Germany is number 3, Germany repeat is number 4, Spain is 5, and so on. Let's now create formulas so we can start sorting the data automatically. In the sort data, I'm going to use the formula match in order to find the value number 1 in this range. The match type has to be exact, close parenthesis, enter. So what Excel is telling me is the value number 1 in this range is found in row number 5. Let's use the index formula in order to find the name of the country listed in the 5th position on the range. So index, the range where I want to find the country name is this, comma. My row number is going to be row number 5, so I'm going to leave this match formula here, comma, and my column number by default is going to be 1. When I close here, my country number 1 is Canada. I'm going to be locking my ranges with F4 and F4, so I can copy this down with Control D. And here we have it. We have Canada, France, Germany, Germany, Spain, and USA. Let's finish it off by filling our formulas down I'm gonna click Control D here, and I'm gonna click Control D here, and I find the problem. What's going on is Excel cannot find this number 7 on the range since we don't have a value. Same with 8, same with 9. What I'm gonna do in this range is use the formula if error. So the formula error has two halves. If error, open parenthesis. If there's no error, we want this whole thing in there. If there is an error, we want a blank cell. So what I'm going to use is quotation mark, quotation mark. I'm going to close the parenthesis, enter. And finally, I'm going to fill down with Control D. I no longer have this error. I'm going to enter a few more countries just to test our spreadsheet. I'm going to delete this repeat Germany, and I'm going to enter other countries. Brazil, Mexico, and finally Portugal. When I hit enter, Portugal should go between these values, and these values should shift to the bottom. Let's hit enter. Yep, and it works. And that's it for today. If you have a challenge in Excel that you need help with, whether it's at home, at work, or at school, please leave it in the comments below. I try to resolve common challenges of our viewers and subscribers. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in our next video.